Welcome back to Beard Bites. This is episode 6. Welcome back to the mix. I actually did that in reverse, but it doesn't matter. We are two dudes, Hadi and Ahmed, and we talk to each other about video games.
Oh, you were going so well till you said that last line.
That was the part that I wanted to kind of just throw in there. Because it was supposed to be welcome back to the mix on episode 6, but then you see we do a live and you just have to keep going.
Fair enough.
That's what we have right now. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is Sunday the 20. That's not right. It is Sunday the 15th of December, 2024.
Future.
Yeah, I wish. Recording this a little late because I was traveling and Game Awards were on Thursday, so we figured we should just wait anyways because if we record during the Game Awards, gonna miss a ton of news. So here we are now.
Live react.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna be doing. This is a little bit of a longer episode, just putting it out there right now. So first half will probably be Game Awards, the second half will probably be news. So, yeah. What did you watch and or play this week?
Okay. The same old. Freaking on metaphor. That game is way too big, but I think I'm at the last 20 hours of the game.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to be done with it. But it's good. You're watching an anime. You're playing an anime, and so there's a lot of cutscenes, a lot of dialogues.
Correct.
I'm dyslexic as hell, so sometimes I'm listening, sometimes I'm just spamming next.
My man is going through it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get done, man. It's a good game though.
Ahmed has hit his 30-hour mark of
dude.
Okay.
Look, at 30 or 40 hours, I'm like, I need this game to be done, and I think I picked the wrong game to play. Steam says I have 59 hours in it. So let's. How long to beat says it's 80 hours, so we'll see.
At least if you don't want to grind anything out and all that stuff as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing the side quests and stuff, and talking with the followers and the companions and stuff. But it's
technically speaking, for a free game, pretty good value for you at least.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, the dollar, it's infinite dollars per.
Yeah. It's better than talk to a coin. You got better ROI on this one than.
Yeah. It's but. Also Marvel Rivals dropped I think last week.
Oh my god, dude, I'm addicted.
I was going back and forth between if I liked it or not. I think playing with a full stack significantly better.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
We can dig into that in a bit later, but I also watched the Lord of the Rings anime movie,
The War of the Rohirrim, right?
Yeah. It was
so. Is it interesting? Is this a prequel? Does this take place during the trilogy?
Yeah, it's prequel. I think it starts right before not right before the prequel. It was, the movie basically ends there's this guy named Gandalf. He had some questions about some rings. That's where it ends, right? So that's how it segues into the greater trilogy, right? Because I think this is from Peter Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. So it's technically canon within the universe.
Isn't he dead?
Peter Jackson? No.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Tolkien.
Oh, no,
I'm thinking of Tolkien. Yes, correct. Sorry. Okay.
Bro,
yeah.
All the King Kong movies he still has to make. I don't know what he's doing now.
The Kongiverse has to survive.
Yeah.
But so you're liking it?
It was. So it's a movie. So
okay.
Yeah. It was okay. I would say it's like a 6.5 out of 10.
This guy's racist. Get him.
Yeah, dude. I don't like
elves, dwarves,
protagonists. That's exactly why. Because it had a shield maiden.
What the heck, guys, he's joking. Don't just want to make that clear.
Dude, if that was the segue into the Game Award, it would have been perfect. Because then I could have talked about other things that contain maidens, but we're not that far.
Not yet.
Anyways,
who's in the future now? Huh?
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, I mean that's been that. Surprisingly a lot for 1 week.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you?
So I was traveling this week, so I was confined to a Steam Deck a little bit. I said confined. That thing is fucking awesome, dude. That Steam Deck is. If you guys haven't got a Steam Deck and you're thinking about getting it and you travel, absolutely worth the investment. I can tell you right now, it's super good. But yeah, I played Metaphor. Really am liking it a lot. I am about 20 hours and I'm good. This is a fun game. I haven't hit that mark of like, all right, this is a bit much, but I'm liking it. Not much more to say on that. Just still going through it. I am also playing Marvel Rivals. Holy cow, dude! This game is
Mm,
addicting, dude. I actually so
yeah.
we both downloaded League before Marvel Rivals came out. We were playing it, and it's still on my machine. I haven't uninstalled League yet, but I have not had to slash had the urge to play League at all since Rivals came out because I've been playing so much of it, so much of
Hmm.
Rivals, and I'm just loving it. Like I'm really enjoying the whole vibe. It's really for me. It's feeling like Overwatch One when it first came out, and I really am
Hmm.
enjoying that. Yeah, no, I'm fully in there. I'm still learning the comps. I'm still trying to get better at
Hmm.
it. I really am liking it a lot.
Yeah, honestly, Rivals is you okay, we played together and I was very
Hmm.
much like day one, there was so much glaze for this game because it was people were like, "Oh my god, this is Overwatch killer." Like, oh, like
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
granted, you need a lot to kill Overwatch. You know,
You're saying we
like
do or don't
any
need a lot?
we don't like there like a lot of people weren't even playing a lot of Overwatch to begin with,
Yeah,
and I think any multiplayer game could have came and just swept the people, but
yeah,
they offered basically classic Over 1 vibe,
yep,
and everyone kind of flocked over.
yep.
The the one thing is that I feel like they did a very good job. I've said this before to Hedy, but it was like they captured the feeling of Overwatch 1,
Yeah.
and I feel like they didn't do enough to innovate to make it feel like it's a distinct game. Like don't get me wrong, the team up mechanics are unique and are
Hmm.
very like very fresh, but a lot of the game design aspect, like from that sense, like how characters are designed and um, are not unique compared to Overwatch. Like
Hmm.
you can see Adam Warlock is just basically Mercy. Rocket is a little bit of like half of his kit is Moira.
Yeah, yeah. They definitely
Like
ripped like a bit, not
yeah.
a bit. I mean, they definitely ripped from across the spectrum. I
Mhm.
do think that the changes they've made across the kits though are pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I wasn't expecting Bruce Banner Hulk to be Diva, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
literally a mecha character and she's not Diva, which
Mhm.
is like not to say it has to be, and I'm not complaining about it. It is just
Mhm.
interesting the direction they took on some of these.
Yeah.
Um yeah, sorry, you were saying?
No, I agree. Like to further that point, they could have like they could have turned Penny Parker into Diva, right?
Yeah.
And there's actually like no Torbjorn turret type of character. I mean, I guess
Oh,
maybe
Namor maybe,
Namor,
but yeah, even then
Namor,
that's like
the
barely.
octopus. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like they didn't rip it one for one,
Yeah.
but like I like to kind of flip the coin on its head. The like the riff that they did off of the Overwatch stuff, I think slots into the characters very well. When I play
Yes.
Rocket Raccoon, I'm like, "Okay, this kinda makes sense if someone's gonna design Rocket," but then I
Hmm.
look back, "Oh, that's Moira's heal," and then, you see, what's her face? Scarlet Witch, that's Moira's attack, the
Hmm.
draining, um,
Pure
Loki, yeah, oh my
chaos.
god, dude, PTSD, man.
Yeah.
You just hit me there. Or yeah, the only one I can think is unique is maybe, is Iron Fist, but
Oh, Iron Fist is so fun. Oh my god,
yeah, yeah.
such a cool
He
kit.
Oots,
Uh,
oots, oots. Like, he's getting punched up like that.
yeah, no, there is some balance stuff that needs to be done in the game for sure.
Mhm.
But overall, liking it a lot. I actually purchased the battle pass, so
Dang, man.
it's five
That's
bucks.
crazy.
You know,
You're enjoying it so much and you played solo, dude. I played with a full stack,
yeah. Do you
insanely
hear this
it's
guy?
a whole different
Bro,
game.
you played by yourself and you're having fun. What a loser! I have friends. I play with my
No,
friends.
no,
That's
no,
what he
no,
just
no, no,
said.
dude. No, dude.
No, I know.
You
I know.
roll up to a game and you just see four DPS, which also, dude, why the hell, dude? They stacked the deck heavy in the favor of DPS.
Yeah, they
Like
did.
like like, they could have added more tanks or converted some of the
Mm-hmm.
DPS into tanks
Yep.
to make it feel like, "Oh, dude, you" like, okay, I can kinda see, like, maybe if Iron Man was a tank, if he was in the Hulkbuster or something, right? Or if they
Yeah.
added or maybe Wolverine. right? Because like he has a regen factor, so
Mhm.
he could sustainably eat a lot more hits.
Yeah.
Or they could have added like, other characters like Luke Cage, right? Like the indestructible dude. Okay, make him a tank,
Yeah,
you know. But
I agree.
they put all the star power in the DPS, and you
Yeah.
just pull up in a random lobby, and everyone is just like, all right, dude.
Well,
Like
because everyone likes to
you
jump in
go,
as DPS and they're like, I'm the main character. For anyone who doesn't know, the way the game generally was structured is that like you have a team of 6 and both teams are trying to attack a certain objective, or like one team is trying to push an objective, the other team is trying to stop them from pushing, whatever the case is. And the idea is each team can consist of either duelists, vanguard, which is tanks, or strategists, which is healers. And the whole difference is that with what's it called? With the balance, the way the game is balanced and stuff like that, you need at least 2 healers to really be effective, right? And this is where the balance can kind of switch around to where you can have 4 DPS or 3 DPS and 1 tank, or ideally you have 2 tanks and 2 DPS. The problem is with these kinds of games, and Overwatch solved this by adding role queue, and they might, that might solve the problem later. But regardless, people are like, hey, I can be DPS because I'm the main character. These guys suck. And then they go like 1 and 9, and it's like absolute trash. I'm not good at DPS right now. I'm still trying to practice and obviously learn it. That's fine. Like if you're trying to learn it, whatever. It's just really like I went to a ranked game. This dude was like 1 and 13 for like the whole game. And it's just like he would not switch off,
bro. Was he playing Spider-Man?
He was playing Black Panther, so close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
I have not yet gone against a Spider-Man and rank on my team that's good. Anytime I fight against a Spider-Man, they're godlike. So, there's that. But yeah, I agree. They do stack the deck heavy a little bit in the in the damage dealer, the duelist aspect of it. I hope that this means they're just not going to touch duelists for like months, and they just add Vanguard and healer, like. But we'll see. I don't know how these, maybe there's a reason they did it for balance and all that stuff. So, maybe it's to prevent the tank meta. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I
don't know. I genuinely
that's
know.
a good point.
Yeah, but it's still fun. I'm liking it. I'm excited for more. Let me see. The last thing I did this week was I started watching Secret Level. I watched 6 of the episodes. I think there's 8 out right now as of this date.
Okay.
You also watched it, right?
I watched the first episode and then I was just kind of like, all right, I'm not. Like,
okay.
I realized I don't like anthologies because like the Dungeons and Dragons one, they just threw you straight in the middle and just, oh my god,
yeah,
Korlak, we have to go stop him. Like, who the heck is
I think
guy? I don't care.
Yeah, I think some anthologies can work really well. Like Love, Death, Robots for me is really good in terms of because it does a very good, concise storytelling. This one, I don't know. Like, okay, it looks good visually. It looks awesome. But most of the episodes are kind of just like, all right, like that was an episode, I guess,
Yeah. Game mentioned.
No, genuinely, it's like, oh, doing the Bojack, like pointing at the screen, like, oh, they did the thing, like.
Yeah.
And that's fine for people who really want that. But I was kind of looking for a little bit more. Again, I haven't finished it. I don't know if I will because I'm kind of bored of it. There was one episode that was just atrocious. It was, well, okay, I won't say. No, actually, that
Just say go for it.
That thing sucked.
Was it like a Conan episode?
So it was an episode of Amazon's MMO, New World or whatever, whatever that one. So it was in that space, and the main character. I don't know who did the casting for this. I don't know who thought it was a good idea. The main character's name was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was played by him, voice acting wise. Oh my god, dude, this guy cannot voice act. Like, it's really bad, and I don't blame Arnold because that's just how he is. Like, that's just his voice. I don't know who thought this was a good idea to have this guy play this character, but it was just oof. Like, I'll show you clips after. It was not great.
Wait, okay,
what's up?
I remember seeing a tweet from somebody. They were like, the episode that had Kevin Hart just super sucked. So
Kevin Hart, I don't know if I got to that episode. Let me see.
I think it might be because like the next set of episodes drop on the 17th. So like Concord and a bunch of other ones are supposed to be there. So maybe we'll see.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe we're gonna be talking about it in the next episode.
Maybe.
Like, oh my god, maybe Kevin Hart.
Maybe he saves it. Maybe the Kevin Hart. Maybe a Hart fan. Heartiverse will save it.
Yeah. And then The Rock joins in.
Yeah.
And then he just says,
This
what did he say?
the order the power,
Yeah,
the
the
order of
hierarchy or
power,
whatever.
the hierarchy of power, the DC universe is going to change forever. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would be not good. But yeah, I watched that, and then I also played Dead Space remake. So jumping into the, is it gas on Game Pass?
Dude,
Dead
maybe,
Space
dude,
remake.
we should have like an audio when we transition. Is it gas on Game Pass? And then like a little fart noise. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like
that's a good
like those
idea.
like radio DJs or something.
Oh my
I
god,
don't know. This
like
is
a shock jockey. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So Dead Space remake. I did like it. I played about 3 hours into it, and I liked it. It's cool, the theming and all this stuff, the HD and all this stuff. It looks good. Not really gonna talk about that. The only thing I'll talk about visually is that they changed Isaac's face, and I don't like it compared to the old one. I'm not like against it. Like I get it, but
He
at the
doesn't
same
have a
time-
face in the first one, right?
No, he does.
Like, he just wears a mask the whole time. Or I guess maybe at the
No,
at the end you
he,
see his face.
yeah, you see what he looks like. I feel like in the beginning or whatever, but like he looks better in the old one. I feel like in this one he's like, oh, hey guys. They like
Yeah. He looks like a plumber. I mean, like not because he did the Mario voice, but he just looks like the guy that you call like your apartment service technician.
Well, okay. Funny thing, in the game, that is his character. He is an engineer.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a maintenance guy.
Yeah, so I guess it does make sense. But yeah, I mean, visually, that's the only thing I'll say. But other than that, there are really cool bits to where it's like they have the text logs for a lot of info. You build the world through it. And at first, I wasn't a fan of that because I just, in general, I feel like that's lazy storytelling. But I feel like for the time, it makes sense, right? What this game is trying to replicate, what this game is trying to emulate. So I didn't actually, with that lens, I didn't mind it as much. I thought it was kind of cool reading about it and learning about Ishimura, learning about Isaac, and whatever I picked up was pretty cool. The combat feels really good. I will say that, like, you know, doing the whole, like, you know, the pressure of like shooting and all this stuff, you're like, okay, I gotta shoot off the limbs, I gotta punch the enemies to kill them and get all their ammo. I will say that as I'm going through a level, I'm like, okay, here's a door, they're gonna pop out, they're gonna pop out here. And once the sequence like goes dark and starts happening, I'm like, okay, there they are. And it's still good because like sometimes some guys will fall from the ceiling and like really get you. It's really fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I might want to go back to it eventually when I'm done with Metaphor maybe, but yeah, good game. I will say it is gas on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, I can recommend it for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I played this before, like I think probably the start, probably the end of last year.
Yes,
probably when I played it, and it was pretty good. It's a good ride.
Yes,
if you're on Game Pass, it's like what? It's like 11 hours or like 10 hours. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, that concludes this week's episode of Gas on Game Pass. But
should we?
I have a game that I want us to both play on Game Pass.
Oh dang! Okay.
You know what it is? Right. Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I haven't installed.
Yeah, I also installed it. So I want us to give that a shot and see what we think. Because I used to love the movies. I don't know if you used to watch them when you were younger, but I'm curious to see how they do it. Minion Todd Howard came out and said that Troy Baker killed it. So
yeah,
I do want to try it out.
I used to go to Universal Studios and watch the Indiana Jones show.
Oh yeah.
And you see, that's how big of a. Okay, I'm not really a fan. I'm just. You asked me if I watched them. I'm just telling you I watched.
I was there. I filmed it.
Or at Universal, whichever one they had. But,
so next section of Gas on Game Pass will be Indiana Jones. So we'll touch that. Tune back in next week.
Yes.
That does it for our show. We don't really have anything else to talk about.
This guy, all right, guys, roll credits.
No. Now we're gonna talk about the Game Awards. There's a lot
for the eagle hearing. He said Game Awards, not Gamer Word. All right.
Gamer Word.
We're not talking about the Gamer Word here. We're talking about,
So let's talk about the reveals first. I think this will go quicker, and then we can talk about the lists and all that stuff. Let me pull up these lists here. Okay, so we'll just go through the list, and if you have something that you want to talk about, say in there, just throw it in there. We got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which is basically like a 2D platformer with a bunch of, not run and gun, but like run and tactical disassembly of enemies and things like that. Disassembly, what the run and gun and kind of kills like that. So it looks cool, looks violent, which is kind of neat. I'm very glad that Ninja Gaiden isn't dead. Any thoughts?
Mhm.
Anything?
I'm glad to see it. I just don't like maybe I'm not. I wanted to see it go back to the original form, but they're using the blasphemous devs or blasphemy, whatever.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Which I
Okay.
guess that one is like a lot more gory but like
Hmm.
my relationship with Ninja Gaiden was always just like the NES or
I
SNES.
see.
Like, yeah,
Okay. Well, that's on Game Pass, so maybe we'll get it on Game Pass one day.
let's do it.
Yeah. So that's coming summer 2025 to all platforms. Then we have One Move Away, one of those cozy games, basically first person puzzle moving game. Pretty chill. Coming 2025 to all platforms. Slay the Spire 2, we actually got some gameplay this time. It looks kind of neat. I'm actually very excited because I really enjoyed Slay the Spire 1. It's coming to all platforms. Early access begins in 2025, early next year. So we don't know when this game is releasing, just because the nature of early access. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if you've tried
It's
Slay the
not for
Spire,
me.
but oh yeah, no
I
deck
don't know.
builders.
I might need to give it another try because I played Marvel, not Midnight Suns, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll get back into it. But
Neat. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'm excited for it. Next, we got Dave the Diver in the Jungle.
it's a DLC, I
Oh,
think.
it's DLC. Oh, it is. Okay, I thought it was a
Yeah.
full game. I didn't play Dave the Diver, but you recommended it. I do want to try it out eventually.
It's it's like very cutesy. It's like cool, but it gets way too repetitive, man.
Huh. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Well, we had a trailer by Warren Spector, creator of Deus Ex and kind of the father of immersive sims. Thick as Thieves. It is a PvPvE thief versus thief game, and it's coming out in 2026. I am not a fan of just trailers being shown at 2024 and then releasing in like a year plus. I don't like that idea. I think it's stupid.
Mhm.
So I'm a little annoyed how early this showed, but conceptually, I'm not against it. Actually, is this guy? Is this? Did they say it was the Payday team? Because if it's the Payday team, then I
No,
don't
I don't
really
think
want
this is
to.
Payday. I
Okay.
think this is because there is another game made by Payday too, like or the not Starbreeze, but I guess
Okay. Fair
maybe.
enough.
But
Neat. But yeah, this looks cool. I don't know. I mean, I know you're a Deus Ex fan, so anything you saw when you were there?
I think for me the reason why DSS clicked so much was
Mhm.
the setting and like just the world. But who knows? Maybe he has the secret sauce. Actually, let me see which game he made. If he made just the original one or if he made the new one.
I thought he made the new one as well, but yeah.
Oh no, I think he made the old one, like the first two. Or I guess
Oh,
I think that's why people call him the
father.
father.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean yeah. So I only played the newer Deus Ex.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
S-
That's
Yeah.
cool. Let's see. Shadow Labyrinth was also announced. It is oh yeah. This was based on the secret level episode from secret for about Pac-Man. It's like a Metroidvania. It looks kind of cool. Don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, but yeah. Then we had
Yeah.
Shenmue creator. They revealed Steel Paws, which is a mobile game for Netflix. So that's DOA. No, not really, but who cares? Then we have Kiora, developer of Core Keeper. It's a 2D survival craft that bears more than a few striking resemblances to Terraria. That looks, whatever. Like it's another
Yeah,
Terraria.
it's not
Like
really yeah, it's
you know,
another crafting game
yep.
don't care much for.
This one looks cool. Rematch. It is a Sifu creator. Like the Sifu creators made this. Slow clap. It's a high energy 5v5 soccer game. It looks kind of neat. I'd be down to pick this up. I don't know if
Oh,
you.
dude, it's so interesting because I saw this. I was like, why are they making a soccer game? And then I was like, this kind of it makes sense because like all their previous games, like they made Absolver, they
Yeah.
made Sifu, and that's all martial arts, and like half the game is kicking.
Yep.
There you go. This game is sliding and kicking.
They're like,
It's like,
guys, what if
okay,
we just make it in soccer?
yeah, just put a ball there.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's interesting because it looks like it's like third person soccer, which you don't really see, and it's
What do you mean, brother? FIFA's third person, isn't it?
yeah, FIFA. You're just like the camera's in the stands. This is like over the shoulder.
I see. Okay. Fair enough.
Do you think if you press R3, you switch shoulders? Sorry, that's a dumb joke. Sorry, but it looks like Rocket League soccer. So they made FIFA with cars without the cars, you know. But yeah,
nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I want to try it out. It does look cool. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. And then we have Solasta 2, the sequel to turn-based strategy game Solasta. Don't really have any opinion on it. Looks cool. Probably won't play it, but yeah. Then we had the Witcher 4 reveal trailer, which is kind of crazy that this was revealed so early on in the show. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what probably might be? Like, I get what you're saying. Like, because like this was technically like the end of the pre-show.
Yeah,
like
this was like I thought this was the big reveal, to be honest. This one and the one right after this, I think, were the two biggest reveals of the show of the night. I mean, Okami, but like we'll get to that in a sec. This is a pretty big deal, and they just kind of were like, "Yeah, it's here," you know. Maybe because there was no reveal date or release date, I guess, but
maybe my guess is why they showed it off this year or like, in the game show is was probably investor. Just to be like, yo, hey, we look like we're hitting our strides and we're getting excitement. Maybe just to kind of generate, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe. Yeah. I think it looks cool. It's more of the Witcher, like silvers for men and monsters, or like whatever type vibe. I think if you're one of those weirdos that's online, that's like Siri looks like a man, like and like measuring her cheekbone distance and all this.
Yeah,
like,
bro. She has cortisol puffy eyes. She a nose bridge. She doesn't have eyebrows.
Yeah. Bro, go take a shower.
She has a double chin.
Like, come on. Like, what are y'all doing, dog? Like, she looks normal. She looks, you know, it looks good. It's gonna be a really good game. Just dog, relax,
man. Have you seen I showed this to my wife. Someone took a screen grab and he was like left and right comparison. He was like left side original game, right side, and he posted a picture made by a fan. And the right side is literally
is it like the Yassified Siri?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks so horrendous. Bad. Yeah, I don't want fans.
And they're like, hire fans.
It's like, okay, dude.
Yeah, it's like they just did the Snapchat like
filter on it,
makeup filter, and it's like, dude, look, she looks so much hotter. Yeah,
no, if you're doing all that, you're weird. But like I don't know when this is gonna get a release date, because it does not look. That was a complete CG trailer. It's probably not gonna come out for a year or two at least. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool though.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And then we also had, this was also a weird one that just kind of dropped, Elden Ring Night Rain, which we can talk more about it in detail. I guess we can talk about it now,
bro. I'm down to put a pause on the rest of this stuff, because look, there's a lot to say about this game, man.
Yeah, what do you think about Elden Ring Night?
I don't like this.
You don't like it?
I was like, okay, it's funny because last time I was like, dude, Elden Ring DLC should win Game of the Year. And I see this, and my brain is like, oh, it feels.
It's just, it looks cool visually, and the concept is interesting. I don't know if I want it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Like, because okay, so in Bloodborne, you had the Chalice dungeons. For me, I looked at the challenge and I was like, why the hell is this in the game? Like, why? Like, it's like, okay, this doesn't do what I want from like to play a top game.
Yeah, let me, I guess, to explain what Night Rain is specifically. It is a multiplayer game, but it's purely PvE, and it's going to be a 3-player co-op experience where you explore different versions of Limgrave, which is Elden Ring's like main zone, and the map has a static overall layout with like cliffs and stuff like that, but randomized placements of encounters. You run into different bosses, different configurations of ruins, and some other randomized surprises. Before each run, you'll choose one of 8 final bosses to battle. Before you fight them, you'll have survived 2 quote-unquote in-game days of exploration and combat, with each day ending in a big boss fight of its own. In the final day, you go and warp to the main boss and fight him. And as an Elden Ring, you'll be matched with random players, or you can put, friends, and there are set classes that you can pick, and they all have different things that you can do. And I mean, there's footage about it outside if you want to take a look at it, but so sorry, just a little brief explanation of what this game is specifically.
Yeah. That's a good reason to explain it, but it's like I feel like it goes against the selling point of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So I think there's 2 sides to this, right? There is, I feel like they probably from Soft saw, hey, a lot of people are doing these like randomizer runs for Elden Ring, and a lot of people want like a co-op experience, right? Like the seamless co-op mod is huge on PC.
Mhm.
So they were thinking like, hey, like we need to maybe they need to internally think like, hey, we should probably like mess around with doing some more multiplayer focused things so that we can get better at it, or see like get better designs and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's like I think they're checking off a lot of boxes. They're doing a multiplayer test, right, to see how they can incorporate not specifically this, but like improvements to multiplayer in the future.
Yeah.
They're probably, because this isn't directed by the main FromSoft guy. This isn't directed by Miyazaki. I think it's directed by another guy, right? So it's and so you might not get the exact touch, and maybe this is a way for Miyazaki to allow new talent to kind of spread their wings. Which I mean, you need to have that sort of opportunity for folks, otherwise you're gonna get stuck with like Shigeru Miyamoto stuck at like 80 making Mario games and Zelda games, which is like he shouldn't be doing that.
Or Sakurai being like, you can pump one more Smash out of this.
Yeah. So I understand why they.
I'm not against the passing of the torch. That idea is cool. The idea of like, hey, he's moving on, whatever. But this specifically, it's just like, it's such a strange departure of what they're used to, and I'm not against them experimenting. But to me, and I don't know what it is, I will probably play it. It looks cool. It feels, I'm not saying it is, it just feels like a weird cash grab. Even though there's no microtransactions, it's a fully purchased product. It just, for whatever reason in my brain, I'm getting this vibe of like, it's a cash grab, like whatever,
Yeah, it's weird because because back in the day, I remember they made so many Ratchet and Clank games back to back, and I'm like, how are you guys the time to time between games was so quick, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, and I think it's because there was a lot of like reused assets, and like back then we didn't really care. We were just like, yo, let's play the other game, the next game. Like we were kids, we didn't really know or think about much.
Yeah.
And I guess games didn't have that huge expectation.
Yeah.
They're probably reusing some of the same, like probably the cost of development is so much smaller.
Oh yeah, they are using the same assets. It's crazy cheaper.
Yeah.
This one, yeah.
So my guess is they need to, they're trying to. Okay, this is where you put the copium mask on, right? Tinfoil hat. That they're probably saying, hey, we got a big project in the back burner, but we're not going to be releasing something soon. So what if we just throw something out there to get for people to nibble on, get some money, and then fund that bigger project, possibly, right?
Yep.
What that is, take a guess what it is. It's going to be
Bloodborne 2.
Demon's Souls 2, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so disappointed because like as soon as I saw the landscape, I was like, that looks like a FromSoft game.
Yep.
And I was like, I don't remember Bloodborne having hills like this. I don't remember Bloodborne having puddles. And because in my mind, I was like, I was thinking, I was like, okay, like what's going on here? Is like someone was like, oh, there's a Sekiro parry, and there's a
DS3 boss in there, like.
So okay, it's not. It's something that looks like it,
dude.
But
It's
I don't think it's exact.
Yeah, it's probably not him.
but they just like copy pasted
Which is like
the concept.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, like who can we put in here? Nameless King. It's like, okay, like I
Yeah.
guess. I will say what
What
really
if?
set me off was when they showed the blue ring. I was like, Fortnite, Fortnite. You know, like I was like, okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like that's where I'm like, this is such a weird mesh of concepts, but it could be gas. It could be really good.
I don't know.
But I don't know,
It just
man.
feels so weird. Like it doesn't feel like okay, conceptually
Mm-hmm.
the game would work, right? But it doesn't feel true to like like I don't want to be like they have to be 100% creative all the time, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it. It feels like they rolled some dice and said, okay, Elden Ring, battle royale, go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really a battle royale, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just
yeah,
feels
I
like
got you.
it kind of
Yeah.
it just but what if because like they're taking elements from all other games, right? So you have the Sekiro stuff
Mm-hmm.
from the combat and movement because like Torrent is in the game,
Yeah.
and then you have some of the older bosses possibly showing up. What if the like maybe they have like the overarching thing that like you complete like 10 successful like raids, and at the end roll credits and you just see an umbilical cord. Bam.
Man,
Bloodborne 2.
or here's my take.
I'm feeling
You
this man's
beat
delusions.
yeah, dude. Copium is so high right now. You beat the final boss, quote unquote, and then they're like, "Hey, there's one more secret challenge you can do. Do whatever you need to do to get to it." You get to it, and who it is? It's a hunter from Bloodborne, and you're like, "Huh?" And then or it's just you. It's just a gun. They're like, "All right, here's yours now." You get a
Yeah.
gun. You're like, "Okay, well, this is But yeah, I don't know. I will play it. I am curious to see what it's gonna be like. It's not hitting that ooh button that FromSoft games
Yeah.
usually hit. You know.
Dude, what if
Mm-hmm.
it's like imagine like it's like RNG fought like, there's RNG bosses, right?
Yeah.
What if like 1 in a million chance you go through the fog gate and you just see a dude in a wheelchair and it's German or whatever what's his name, German, right?
German, yeah.
German, whatever. Hell, what
That'll
are
be.
you doing here? Back to the nursing home.
I got lost, brother. I'm scared. Yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
see where that goes. Next game is Catly. It's an AI game. Who gives a shit? This is gonna die on
It's made with
impact.
AI.
Yeah.
And apparently these guys did a pump and dump.
Yeah. Whatever, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, next, we have Project Robot by Team Ico. These guys are responsible for Shadow of Colossus and their last game that came out. I can't remember. It's the one with the big like
Last
dog.
Guardian.
Last Guardian. There you go. Looks cool. I don't know. They didn't really show much except for a CG trailer, but yeah, looks cool. I'm down for it. Why not?
Yeah.
We got Outer Wilds 2. Outer Wilds 1 was okay. It is fine. I feel like it was a little front loaded, so if they fix that issue here, then I might pick it up, but also like probably not.
It's gonna be on Game Pass also.
Oh, really? Oh, there we go.
I mean, it's Oblivion, so it's owned by Microsoft.
Fair enough.
Or
That's
Obsidian,
Game Pass.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Game Pass. Yep, I'm down for that. So then we have Split Fiction, which is Yosef Teroff? Ferris, sorry. He is the next, that's his next game, the guy who made It Takes Two and A Way Out. I'm down to play this, honestly. It looks kind of dope.
High key could be the next game of the year.
Honestly, yeah. Like, he makes pretty good games. So I'm down for it. Then we had Killing Floor 3. It's Killing Floor. We had Steel Hunters, The Long Dark 2. Which one's The Long Dark? Is The Long Dark the one with the...
I don't remember, to be honest, man.
Borderlands 4. This looks really lame. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It does not look good.
It doesn't even have the shell shading anymore.
No, it does. If later in the trailer, it's in
Barely,
there.
like it's like super.
Yeah, it's super reduced. Yes, correct. I don't know, man. I'm not excited for this, honestly. Like, it looks kind of boring, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they've gotten away from their own art style, and that's kind of sad because I love Borderlands art style. So it's like,
yeah. I think also I'm just not anticipating because they have not changed the formula at all. Pick up gun is better, blah blah blah, and like there isn't like anything compelling there for me. And also I am already feeling the the cringy jokes. Like I
Yep.
think
Yep. Yep.
the writing was great for like 2012, 2015. Right
Mm-hmm.
now it's kind of stuck in that time. It's like it's very much like 9gag kind of writing.
Icon has cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where that goes. I will not be playing that, but we'll see. Then we got Clive Rossfield is coming to Tekken 8. Looks dope. I haven't played Tekken yet, but no
Yeah.
complaints. Looks awesome. Yeah.
Final Fantasy dude
Yep.
which is weird. I feel like this dude should be in Soul Calibur. Like, isn't Soul Calibur the whole thing? It's made by the same people that made Tekken. And the whole
Yes.
difference between Soul Calibur and Tekken is Soul Calibur is you got weapons.
Well,
This one in Tekken you don't have weapons.
the other difference is that people like Tekken, so
Yeah.
that's
But then,
why he's in here.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'd freaking whatever.
Then we have Virtual Fighter. I don't know anything about Virtual Fighters, but I've heard this is a big deal to see. People are really excited about it.
They Sega actually saved NVIDIA.
Really?
It's from Virtual Fighter. That's why there's a huge historic like thing around Virtual Fighter.
Cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
And it's crazy because one company is worth $1 quadrillion and one of them isn't.
Yeah, well, Then we have Project Century by RGG, creators of Yakuza. So
this is 100% gonna be like a dragon : something.
Oh no, it's called Project Century.
Bro, I don't think it's gonna be actually called Project Century. I think that's probably the name for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe, I don't know, but it looks cool. I might check it out. We'll see.
The engine looks amazing. It doesn't even feel like it's running on a PS4.
Yep, it looks fantastic. And then we had Turok Origins, which looks neat. I'm not really a Turok guy, but cool.
Yeah.
Then we had Helldivers 2: Omens of Tyranny. And the fun thing about this is that they have been teasing this like alien race for like a while at this point. And now it's here and it looks kind of dope,
Yeah. I need to get back into it.
Yeah, same. Then we had Warframe 1999. That's Warframe. Then we had what is this one? Onimusha: The Way of the Sword.
Why do you say it with a cowboy hat, man?
Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Yeah, Onimusha. Yeah.
I will not be doing a Japanese accent. Then we had Onimusha: Way of the Sword. Onimusha: Way of the Sword. Sorry,
I didn't make you want to make you feel so.
It's too late now. And I've never played Onimusha, but it looks cool. I don't know. People are really excited about this one being announced.
Yeah, I think it's been like literally like 20 years since the last one or something.
Okay.
So a lot of people have been wanting Capcom to bring this back. I think that and another game on this list, they were actually we can jump to it if just to clip it easier. Like
we can. We'll stay in order.
Okami.
Or Okami, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're talking about Okami. No, it's fine. So Okami 2 was also announced, which is kind of cool. This is the interesting about Okami is that it's actually being directed by Kamiya, who was the head of Platinum, and he has since left Platinum and rejoined Capcom, and that's like the bigger deal to me because he made Bayonetta, Wonderful 101, all that stuff. So that's like a pretty crazy pull to get, So I'm excited. I've never played the Okami, so I wouldn't mind jumping into this first thing to see how it is.
It was a very cool PS2 demo when I played it.
Nice. There it is. There you go. But yeah, that looks cool. Then we had the first Berserker Kazan. This was actually made by the Russo brothers. So, they introduced the trailer. Sorry, they did not make it. Right? Did they make it? Let me see. Hold on. They helped direct the trailer. What a weird way to.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I think this is set in the dark, Black Forests on the Black Desert. I don't got my biomes right, but
fair. Okay.
Which it looks very cool in terms of like Um, it kind of reminds me of Dragon's Dogma a bit. Hopefully, it doesn't play like it.
Yep, it does. I agree with that. Then we had Dungeon and Fighter Arad. Neat. And then we had Dying Light the Beast, which is a spin-off, and it picks up where Dying Light the Following left off and features the return of Kyle Crane, which is the character from the first game. So don't know how he's in the game considering his ending, but we'll see. I always get into Dying Light for like 20 hours and I drop it, so this will probably happen for this one if I pick it up. We have Hunt Showdown Post Malone's Murder Circus. So yeah, there's that.
The Hunt is a pretty good game.
The Hunt is a good game.
You need to give it another shot.
I agree, it is. We should give it another shot.
Yeah.
Then we had Squid Game Unleashed. Okay.
Bro, Crab Game did it better.
Yep, I agree.
Honestly, this is Netflix is way too late on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the freaking 18-year-old or whatever that made this game, that made Crab Game in Unity.
I hope they're rich and living their life.
It was probably one of the best random like games, like moment time capsule.
Yep. We actually have a video of us playing that on this channel, so if you wanted to go look for it, it's there. Then we had Stage Fright, which is made by the Overcooked creators. Yeah. So excited about it. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I'm gonna try it out. I don't know why they thought this was like a huge Game Awards worthy announcement. Game of Thrones King's Road. I was watching it, but apparently it's just a mobile MMORPG, so that's who cares?
Yeah, man. WB.
Yeah,
brother.
More like LB.
Bro, they killed MK for this. Actually, okay, JK. Not really. I'm just whatever.
You must be killed for this. And it's just like piece of shit. It's like, okay, well, thanks for that, Dad. Then we had Double Dragon Revive. Cool. I mean, I don't have any crazy opinion on it, but it looks neat. Then we had Screamer, which is an anime-inspired racing game. I'm down for it. Looks neat.
The one that's made by oh, never mind. No, I'm thinking of a different game.
Yeah, you're thinking of Dispatchers or Dispatch.
Yeah.
Which I think we'll talk about in a bit. Then we had the best announcement of the night: Last of Us 2 remastered, coming to PC. Let's go, baby! They got one song and they're gonna play it again and again and again. Son, you excited? You ready?
In 4 years, we'll get a remaster for the Samsung fridge.
I hope by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Last of Us 2. If you're into that game, that's good. You enjoy it. It's going to PC. If not, it's coming to PC, whether you like it or not. So, yeah. Den of Wolves early access trailer was also shown off, which is a co-op heist game from the creators of Payday. That's where it lost me, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
From the
Payday does not feel I cannot get behind the Left 4 Dead style of game. This is just like bro, just keep playing the same missions.
Yeah.
And, I don't feel compelled to do
also,
that.
like, hey, kill off all these billions of cops and then we'll give you away for free as a hostage. Like, I get it from a gameplay perspective, that's how it is, but like I don't care. But yeah.
Wait, save John from accounting.
Get him! Send more cops after him. We had Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Looks cool. I will probably play it, honestly. I've heard Sonic Racing is pretty fire, so I'd be down to pick it up. We had the Mafia, the old country, huh? I don't know what. Yeah. Hey, I forgot about it. Luigi Mangione, what do you mean you killed the UHC healthcare CEO? What's going on? This is the origins of Luigi Mangione, so if you're interested in that, pick it up. We had Dispatch, that looks kind of cool, which is the former Telltale developers who used to work at Wolf Among Us, founded a new studio, and you play as a guy who make choices and all that Telltale style, and you're also going to be helping dispatch heroes to crises, and you have to figure out which hero is good at which, and story varies based on that. So
yeah. At first I thought this was Telltale, and I was like, "Oh man, where the hell is Wolf Among Us?" But yeah, I should have known it's a different dev because the engine looks completely different.
Yep.
You can tell when Telltale makes a game because it looks it has that same feel to it.
Correct.
This one looks more like a visual, not
It looks like
novel.
Hi-Fi Rush a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like you could just be watching TV. It doesn't even look like a game.
Yep. Then we had the next announcement, which is Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophecy. It's Naughty Dog's new game, and we don't know anything about it except for how it looks. It looks cool, but I need to see how it plays, and I need to actually know. We know how it's going to be story-wise because Neil Druckmann is directing it.
I got you. Okay. So it is going to be semi-open world.
Okay.
Light stealth. Crafting.
You're joking. Oh my god.
No, I'm joking, dude.
Oh my god, I believed you genuinely for a second because I was like, "Yep, that sounds like them."
Dude. Yeah. Semi stealth, with crafting and a skill tree, and actually nothing, man.
It doesn't look bad. There's nothing there. You know, it's just a visual thing. So it's like, okay, like,
yeah.
And it's been in development from 2020. Like, oh damn. So maybe
like
I don't know.
Because also the way it looks, like there's style to it, but like it has a theme and a motif and whatever, but it looks realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And the character's holding a sword. If this is like a combat game, I do not want to see realistic combat, man. Because if you're gonna be setting it in this setting, you need to be jumping off walls. You need to be doing freaking Dante combos. I don't want to see this stuff, and I don't know if Dante combos are gonna look good. Like there's a reason why those games have to be. Actually, okay, I'm gonna take it back. Devil May like DMC5 was realistic and was able to pull off those animations without it looking too jank. So maybe we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna renege the last 10 to 30 seconds of me just talking. Actually, I'm gonna stop.
Well, it's out there now. Everyone knows what you think. Get him. Yeah. Those are all the announcements, I think, right? We didn't miss anything.
No, it's should be good. I think we've already talked about the main stuff. So.
Yeah. Cool. So that was the announcements at the Game Awards. What actually happened at the Game Awards in terms of awards? We have our lists pulled up, and we have the winners of the categories that we care about. If we don't talk about it, that means we don't care about it. So sorry, best sports games. You're not going to hear about us. Not going to hear our take on it. So
womp
womp. So I'll go in reverse order. Most anticipated game. I thought that it was going to be Death Stranding 2, or rather, I wanted it to be Death Stranding 2. Actually, I'm just going to go with what I thought would win instead of saying what all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought GTA 5 would win, and it did. What about you?
Man, I said GTA 5. They're gonna re-release it for the PS6.
Oh, sorry, GTA. My bad.
I'm anticipating it for it to come out again.
For the Naughty Dog
iPhone.
Naughty Dog and what's it called? Have partnered with
Rockstar.
Yeah, Rockstar to re-release it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say the same thing?
I wanted Death Stranding too, to be honest, but I mean,
it's GTA. Like, it's gonna win Game of the Year and all this stuff, so it is what it is. We had best adaptation in terms of like from game to screen, and I said that Fallout will probably win. What about you? No. I said that Arcane would probably win, but I wanted Fallout to win.
Same.
Yeah, and Fallout actually won, which is kind of awesome. Actually, I was very surprised. So, kudos to them. They deserve it. They did great, I think. And then we had best multiplayer. We said, I think both of us agreed that Helldivers is probably going to win, and Helldivers did win, which is absolutely deserved in my opinion. It does something unique. It does something different. And it's one of those things where it just does what it does really well.
Yeah, I think some of the gameplay stuff, like, people can argue about it, but it was definitely like a moment in time where like they kind of captured everybody's attention, and it really felt like I'm doing my part kind of thing.
For Super Earth. Yeah. Deserved. Great job. Helldivers 2. Best family game. I thought I got beef, bro. I thought Mario Party Jamboree was gonna win, genuinely.
Yeah.
And what actually won was Astrobot. Dog, what is? Oh, sorry, no. I thought Plucky Squire would win just because it's like the safe pick, but I wanted Mario Party Jamboree to win. But then Astrobot wins, and I'm not talking about the quality of the game. I'm not saying the game is bad. None of that. I can play a fighting game with a single player. It's a one-player game.
What, brother? Isn't Plucky Squire also a one-player game?
Oh, Plucky, there you go. Plucky Squire is also a one-player game. Never mind. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I'm just asking.
no,
But
no.
yeah,
I
like
mean, yeah,
I was thinking like Super Mario Party would. 'Cause it's like,
same.
oh, you're playing with a family. And
Yeah,
like,
like it makes more sense, but they didn't choose it. Maybe they meant
I
family
mean,
friendly.
okay,
I
I'll
don't
be
know.
honest. Like, okay, I will say what I have to say later as we get down this list. Anyways.
Okay, you can say it later down the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then we get best fighting game, Tekken 8, swept
Yeah.
easily. There's no competition here.
Yep.
Then we had best role playing game. I thought Final Fantasy was going to take it, to be honest, but Metaphor took it, which is wow. I was shocked when it took it over Final Fantasy 7. That was insane.
I think the story. I haven't played Rebirth, but the
Yeah.
story in Metaphor, like it's. I don't want to say it's on the nose because you can draw the parallels very well,
Yeah.
but they make characters like true to their word. I don't know how to say it without spoiling anything.
Like authentic kind of thing.
Um,
Don't spoil it if you can avoid it.
like people really believe what they believe in. Sort of,
Okay.
right? So like the story kind of is like draws a lot of parallels, but they don't do it in a way that's like a Disney movie.
I
guess I'm not
enough.
gonna.
No. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I could see that because also like because Rebirth is just basically here's more Final Fantasy 7.
Yep.
I don't know what more they did to make it different. But.
Yep. I agree. So yeah, there's that. Best action and adventure. I said Astrobot was probably gonna win, and it did. What about you?
Action adventure, is that different from just action?
Yes, it is.
What did you do? Adventure. Oh, I skipped that one. Well, I'm looking at it now. I probably thought Silent Hill, I guess.
Fair
enough. You said Astrobot won it?
It did. Which
SMH.
is, it is what it is. Then we had best action game.
There we go.
What actually won this one? I don't have the winner for that.
Let's see.
Let's see here.
It is, drumroll please, Black Myth.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess I get it.
Oh my God, you didn't want. See, this is what happens. The woke media doesn't want beautiful women in Stellarblade to win, huh? Get that right?
Yeah, there it is.
That's why.
It is. I really wanted Warhammer to win. I thought it deserved it. I thought it was great, but unfortunate. But it is what it is.
I think part of it is it's a juggling contest, right? Because where some people are in other categories, you can kind of concede for them to lose in one, but then win in another.
Yeah, that's true. So that does make sense. Then we had best debut indie game. We had best mobile game. Balatro Sweep. Easily. Was not expecting it to lose here. No issues. Balatros. Whatever.
Brother speaking like he's local thunk himself.
Yeah, bro. This game deserves it, bro. I built this thing myself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then we had best debut indie game, which again, Balatro Sweep. Deserves it. Love it. Very excited. Then we had best independent game, which I'm actually a little bummed that Animal didn't win it because it was literally just two guys who made it and they didn't go through a publisher or anything like that. Well, I guess technically one of the guys is a publisher, so that counts. But Balatro won it. I'm not going to say no to Balatro Sweep. Down for it. Deserves more. And yeah, nothing to say more about that. That's it.
Yeah.
Then we had.
I have respect.
You have what?
No, I'm just saying you have respect. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna say sweep for them because
I gotta.
Poor Animal. Well.
Yeah, poor Animal. Well, Then we have best community support. I thought that Final Fantasy was going to take it. Final Fantasy 14 specifically, and Baldur's Gate 3 took it, which is
Yeah.
that game is beloved. It
I
does
mean,
so much. It makes
yeah, they
sense.
did add the mod pack, and I think they added more.
Classes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
more stuff. So it's a game. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
Then we had best ongoing game. I said Fortnite, and I think you said Helldivers too, right?
Yeah, I said Helldivers.
Yeah, and Helldivers 2 did win, which congrats to your
Yeah.
correct prediction. But damn, dude, this thing was this makes sense realistically, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, like
It's a phenomenon. You're right.
what more can Fortnite do? All right, guys, we added first person to it.
Yeah, but I heard it's pretty gas, so we'll see. But
Just go play Counter-Strike, man. What are you talking about?
yeah, I prefer my sanity. Thank you. Then we had best let's see, audio design, Senua 2. Not surprised.
sense,
That's
yeah.
like the whole game. It's like its thing.
Exactly.
But it is what it is.
Mhm.
Sorry, I don't mean that in negative context. I think it's cool. I think it deserves it. Apparently it was great. And then we had best score in music. Just real quick, I thought Final Fantasy was going to take it, and it did. What about yourself?
Dude, it's I didn't fill this one out,
Oh, that's fine. Then skip. Next.
but I was but looking back, I would have wanted Metaphor.
Yeah, fair enough. Then we had best art direction, and Metaphor took this one home. I was genuinely shocked when this one took it. I thought that Astrobot was going to take it. So,
Yeah, I was looking back at it, and the thing is, there's so much style in Metaphor that it makes sense. Like the pause menu alone, and like all the motifs and all that stuff they do, and like, it's very in your face.
Yep.
Kind of stylized. So
absolutely. And then we had best narrative. I thought actually I don't have the winner for this one. Do you have it?
I can pull it up real quick.
Okay, let's see.
I wanted Infinite Wealth to win it.
Same.
And the winner goes to Metaphor.
Let's go.
Okay.
Metaphor sweep. That does make sense. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I like that. I will approve that. You're allowed to make that decision. I'll tell Jeff myself.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe Jeff likes racism.
Yeah, there it is. He wrote the book himself on it.
Yeah.
And then we had best game direction. I thought that Balasha would win it, but Astrobot took it. Which I guess.
Yeah, that one actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
That one upsets me.
Yep.
Because what is this man doing? He's jumping on stuff.
Yeah, but it's like the puzzles and stuff are pretty good and unique, and each zone is cool. So I'm not gonna knock it for that. I just thought that I really like what Balacho did in terms of uniqueness.
Like, dude, you can say Mario, right? Like paved the way for this game. What paved the way for Balacho?
Yeah.
He did it by himself.
Yep. I built this
dev
brick by brick.
Exactly, man. That's the for me.
Yep.
Is what I feel like. It's like you miss out on so much.
Yep.
New stuff, because you're just, I don't want to say rewarding. Like, I'm not saying they didn't work hard and Astrobot to make unique levels and whatever, but I'm saying there's a game similar to Astrobot. There's a game similar to Metaphor. There's a game similar to Black Myth Wukong. There's nothing similar to Balatro.
Yep. It was the best to ever do it. He was the best guy around. What of all the people he murdered? What might no, it was great. I like it, but that's not the world we live in. And then best game of the year. I wanted Blotcho to win it. I thought it was, but unfortunately, it was Astrobot, which
SMH, man.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm not against. It's a good game, but conceptually, what I'm against is the fact that it only released on one platform, and it won. I'm like, I feel like that's not.
Yeah, really God of War won it last time as well, but I mean,
yeah, that's also true. I guess that's fair. I just prefer if it was available to anything, but it's that's like a
bro.
thing.
It's available if you go to youtube.com/radbrad.
What is that?
It's right there, man. Just watch. It's just the guy that does gameplays. Do you not know who Rad Brad is?
No, I'm more of like an like there was like a guy, something Ice and Fire or whatever. He's
Oh,
like,
MK Ice on Fire. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
he's
Okay.
like my guy. But you know,
Yeah.
yeah, uh, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't deserve it. Realistically, it's a fun game. People say, and I've played a little bit of it.
But
It's cool.
it's not like I feel like I have to go buy it to see if it's that good now.
That's the thing.
Like,
I think. I mean, the whole. Yeah, I think we should. Too bad there's no game share for PS5, but yeah, I don't know. It looks cool. I'm very excited that this won in terms of like it's good that Sony's gonna be like, oh, now we recognize that other games besides Naughty Dog games will win. So
yeah.
you know. But that transitions nicely. I mean, do you have any thoughts on the list? You good to go?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Lit. Okay. That transitions us well into the first story about the gaming news that we have. That Black Myth Wukong, the creative director, I believe, or the game science CEO, criticizes the Game Awards, and he says that he wrote. Okay, there's two parts to the story. The first part is kind of funny to me. He wrote the Game of the Year acceptance speech for Black Myth Wukong 2 years ago. He said the games nominated this year were all excellent, but I didn't really understand the criteria for this year's Game of the Year. I felt like it came here for nothing. Ultimately, we took home the best action and player's voice, especially winning player's voice is gratifying. Dog, this quote screams like baby. Like, oh, what's going on? You know?
Yeah.
And
there's like a sub segment. Oh my lord! Actually, okay. I clicked on the tweet. I saw see more, bro. I'm out here reading like a 9-paragraph freaking wall of text.
Seymour?
Yeah. So if you go to the second, there's a tweet underneath the first one.
Oh wow! This is huge.
Yeah.
I'm not reading all this, but
so basically they were like, "Yo, we released a big update, and that came at the same time as the award ceremony, and we worked 7 years on this, and all of which we were the first people to do it in China, and this, and that, and the third." Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know if that qualifies you for game of the like. Is the game good? If not, then you know, and it is a good game, but like, I don't know if it was revolutionary. You know, that's the thing I heard about it. That it's great, but meh. You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I do agree with this take that it's weird that Astro Bot 1 is not available to like all gamers, but at the end of the day, technically speaking, it doesn't really matter because it's still released and people really liked it. So,
yeah, it just doesn't like. I think people like were just like, I feel like there's an element to this where people were just expecting like, oh, they made a sequel to the free game you get on the PS5 that just shows you, like, you're talking about they're like, oh, you're talking about the guy from your PS4, the little robot that is in the room, and then they made
Clippy,
a demo for him.
Clippy, the little Microsoft guy.
Yeah, and then the what Microsoft guy?
Clippy, the
okay, yeah. So it's like, because like it's like there's like an arc. Like, people didn't really expect much out of when they were like, oh, let's make a full game out of it. You know, like he's a little character from PS4.
Yep.
They make a little demo for him on the PS5, then they make a full game for him. Like, you expect this to be like a 7 out of 10. So I think for it to come out good, people were so surprised, and
they were like, they don't know how to make any of the games that aren't Last of Us. Stop them.
Yeah, like, dude, it just from a gameplay perspective, I can't get it because like Mario Odyssey. Like, looks so much more. It seems like haven't touched the controller. It seems like it has a lot more mechanics. Seems like it has more in-depth things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the only way we're gonna know is if we try it out and play it. But you know, congrats to Astrobot still. You know, I do think that it was good that they did it. So
yeah. If you guys want to support us playing this, Venmo Big Headed Asian.
Nice. I like that one. That one's good. That's good. Yeah, so that was cool. Astrobot will live long and prosper under the reign of Team Asobi and Sony, but you know what's not gonna win under Sony and Team Asobi?
Hit it.
Ubisoft, baby. Ubisoft headed towards privatization and dismantling in 2025, industry expert predicts. Basically, Joost van Drunen predicts Ubisoft will dismantle by 2025, potentially selling valuable assets like Rainbow Six Siege and Assassin's Creed.
This is actually crazy, man.
How so?
Dude, Ubisoft was like the pioneer, man, back in the day.
Yep.
And then ever since Far Cry 3, that was the worst. The worst mistake. I don't want to say mistake, but that was the downfall for them, man.
That was like the turning point.
Ever since, yeah. In my opinion, right? Because I think you were getting the sentiment of, well, yeah, I mean the games kind of played the same, but the story was so good. You know, like Far Cry 3.
Really? I've
like,
never heard of someone say the story is great in Assassin. Okay, I won't say that.
No, I'm
I'll
talking
say
about like Far Cry, right?
Okay, Far Cry, yeah.
Far Cry 3, a crazy story. 4, crazy story.
Yep.
5, crazy story, and then like 6 is like where they're like, okay, we don't care about the story anymore, right? I think is, and then like because they innovated a lot, man.
Yep.
But they just couldn't get things pushing the way they needed to.
Yeah.
This kind of sucks, man, because like if they move towards being private and just selling off like IPs, who's gonna make the next Tom Clancy game? Sorry.
Tom Clancy himself will be like, "I'll do it."
Bro, he's dead, actually, man.
Yeah, he'll dig himself out of the grave and do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he can contract. I feel like Rocksteady can do it. He can ask them to do it because they're not busy.
Oh,
they're chilling.
Actually, wait. Sorry. I'm sorry to kind of nuke this. Because I have a take.
Okay.
This is I am putting my hand in. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I was gonna say put my hand in the heart and just yell out or something. But I feel like what's gonna happen? Because they say they want to go towards privatization.
Yeah.
But what if the Saudi investment fund buys out Ubisoft? It's out of left field.
Why would they do that?
They bought WWE. So why wouldn't they buy a gaming company?
Yeah. Okay. I can see where you're going with that.
If it happens, I just want to wallahi, I swear to God, I did not Google anything. This is just a gut feeling. But if it happens, you guys need a Venmo right now. Oh no, not right. A Venmo when it happens. Because I'm just saying, it's out of because they apparently were helping out with some game before. I don't remember what game. So I would not be surprised if they come in and be like, oh, there's a guy for sale. Whoop, we'll just buy him.
Yep. Fair enough.
Anyway,
it's good investment banking, but they still need someone to help run these games, right? I think Rocksteady can do it because they're free now, or they will be in a couple of months. Rocksteady confirms it's pulling the plug on new Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League content after season 4.
Yeah, I mean,
it's one of those. No one saw this coming. It's kind of hit. It's wild how this happened, you know?
I mean,
No, I'm just joking. This was written on the wall, bro. This is crazy bad. Game did not sell well. It sold during the Steam sale for $5, dude. Is it 5 or 10? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Let me see here.
Oh, it was $5 because I asked somebody. So we got it for free on Epic.
Oh yes, we did.
I saw the same friend that had it on Epic buy it on Steam. I'm like, dog, what the heck's going on? He's like, it was $5, and I like Steam.
Okay, well, fair enough. He's trying to keep the studio
good thing is that they're at least they're adding a offline mode, I guess. So.
Oh, nice. Okay,
at least you can still play the game.
Yeah, well,
it's just
they'll get sued into oblivion if they just do that rug pull.
Yeah,
but
I remember there was a thing about in the EU they wanted to pass a law for things like this so that they provide some way for people to support this service or support games after the company walks away. So at least so maybe they're just preemptively doing this.
Neat. Yeah, makes sense. Well, rest in peace, Suicide Squad. We'll see where you go next.
Yeah.
Then we jump into Xbox is actually on the come up a little bit. They're making big moves to where they said that general manager of content curation and programs at Xbox said, "We're super excited to see what Xbox games come to Windows PC from game creators in the future, and to welcome nearly 400 titles that previously weren't discoverable or purchasable in the Xbox app. The 400 new games," and this is not a quote now, just a statement, that 400 new games include titles from Japanese studios like Kemco and Karasoft, alongside games like The Invincible by Double 11. More than 100 of these new titles will also be available to Xbox Play Anywhere through their streaming app. And if you buy an Xbox console, you can play the PC version, or I mean, not and, but you can also play the Xbox and PC versions as well. No complaints.
That is actually insane.
Very insane to do. Now, specifically, they didn't say it's all going to Game Pass. They said it's on the Xbox app, so you can purchase it. But I'm sure some of them will go to Game Pass in the future.
Yeah, probably. The thing is also it's they really, really, really need to make a handheld. Like they talked about it before, but if they make a handheld, listen, man, I'm gonna throw my Sony hat up in the air like my name is Bobby Shmurda, and I'll go get me an Xbox, man. I've been a Sony boy. I've owned a PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. I have not owned a single Xbox like ever.
Yeah.
If they do this, I'm gonna switch, man. I might even sell my Steam Deck.
Why? Just because?
Dude, if you're on Game Pass, bro,
Yeah.
That's like, dude, imagine look, I'm drinking the Xbox gamer juice.
Yeah, quite hard actually. I'm very surprised.
Dude, imagine, okay, you buy it once, you on your PC, on your game Steam Deck, or on whatever Xbox handheld. If you want to go play on the big screen on your, you don't have to do this like jumping around anymore.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
is insane. Like, 'cause I remember they did this with like Gears on the Xbox One and with Forza and whatnot, and it was like, yo, this is crazy. But the fact that like they can do they can stick the flag in the ground and be like there's a good chance that these aren't these are gonna be third-party games. Imagine you buy Wukong 2, which it's fun. Okay, I don't even know why I chose that because Wukong's not even on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you buy like DMC 6. You can just play it anywhere now.
True.
That would be like insane.
That seems pretty useful. Yeah, quite literally anywhere, which does make sense.
I mean,
so yeah, maybe even in Fortnite. No, but I mean, do you hear about the new collab that they're doing?
Is another rapper or who?
No, it's with the FTC. Yeah, they basically what's happening is that Fortnite is what's the word here? Getting sued by the FTC. Essentially what's happening is they did a naughty thing, and I don't know if it's on purpose.
Are they a naughty dog?
They are a naughty dog, yeah. Essentially what's happening is that Fortnite players are going to be owed a total of like 114 million, according to FTC. What's happening is that the FTC alleged that the Fortnite's counterintuitive, inconsistent, and confusing button configuration led players of all ages to incur unwanted charges based on the press of a single button. For example, players could be charged while attempting to wake the game up from sleep mode while the game was in loading screen, or by pressing an adjacent button while attempting to simply preview an item. If that's the case, I fully agree with this idea of fix that shit, one, and two, give people back their money that they did not mean to spend.
Yeah. Apparently, you might be able to. I don't know if you can. You have to submit a claim. Okay, you can't just.
You don't just get it. Yeah.
Okay. I played Fortnite once. Give it to me.
Yeah, no, I tried.
Said the average payout is 140. Actually, do you think I can go get back my battle pass?
Yeah, you could.
I only have 10 levels. Please give it
Maybe try
give
it.
it back to
See what
me.
happens.
But it's interesting because like this is gonna be our generation's.
9/11.
If you have mesothelioma, it's gonna be playing like on the like it's funny because like those ads play on like Fox TV because like that's where all the old people have
Yep. So ours will be on Twitch.
asbestos. Yeah, on
Yeah.
did you buy the Fortnite pass when you didn't mean to? Did you buy 2 of the Wolverine skin?
Chat, I'm cooked.
Fill out
Chat.
a claim.
Chat, I bought so many skins. Chat. What do I do, chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey man, this is rare W from the government.
Yeah, actually, though, I'm very surprised that this went through. I'm very happy it went through.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone who made excellent purchases get everything that they deserve and more.
See? It's not even January and Trump's doing work, man.
Yeah. What you mean I got
The
no
best
motion?
trade deals in the history of trade deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man said, here's your motion, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think that's the news and the Game Awards. Do you have anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to talk about that you're going to be playing? I know we're playing Indiana Jones, but you know.
Closing remarks. If you are on, like, I'm gonna eat the mic right now. If you are on Marvel Rivals, please learn how to play healer. Learn how to play tank.
Mm-hmm.
I am so tired of playing with randoms and everybody just wants to be Moon Knight.
Main character Moon Knight, yeah.
Everybody wants to be Spider-Man. Okay?
Yep.
And then you wonder why we can't get the payload moving.
Yep.
Anyways,
Yep, I can agree with that.
that's what I gotta say at the moment.
Nice. Okay.
Treat others the way you want to be treated. Do you want heals, brother? Then you have to provide heals. See?
Wow, yeah, Salam.
Yeah.
Wow, we beautiful, beautiful.
Exactly.
I have nothing. I'm gonna be playing Indiana Jones, and I think we both will.
Wait, say that again. You have nothing.
I have nothing. I have nothing. We're playing Indiana Jones this week, more Metaphor, and definitely more Marvel Rivals. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that comes out during this week, but I don't think so. I think we're just chilling, right?
I need to figure out if I'm gonna. Cause okay, let's do. Is Gas on Game Pass is every 2 weeks, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Or okay, cause listen, man. I just want to be done with Metaphor.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm there, but I just
Nope. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, that's the news. That's the vibes. That's the, you know how it is. That's pretty chill. Thank you guys for listening to Beard Bytes. It's been a little bit longer episode, but we covered a lot. If you made it this far, type in silly putty in the comments. Or don't.
Okay.
I mean, live your life.
I like it. No. Yeah, silly putty.
Silly putty. And tell us what you're excited for from the Game Awards. Or don't. It's your life, once again. Until it's not. All right.
Damn.
Yep. Deep thinking.
That's actually crazy. Yeah, dude. If you wait, dude, don't let it. Okay, we're all gonna collectively sit for 10 seconds and think about what he just said. Alrighty. I don't know if that's 10 seconds. I didn't count, but I.
Yeah, I could have scored 5 TikToks in that time, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, I did.
But yeah. All right, boys and girls, and anybody in between. I guess y'all have a good one.
Take care.